I'm listening to nearly 100 albums from the year 1955, and I just finished listening to Bill Haley and his Comets with Rock Around the Clock, released on Decca. This one will be pretty short because this record here is another compilation record, and it's actually, for all intents and purposes, the same album as Live It Up, which came out earlier this year and which I've already talked about. The difference here is that this is a 12-inch reissue of Live It Up with 4 additional songs on here, and the reason that it's characterized as a separate album, I don't entirely understand. However, this one is renamed, and it is renamed significantly because in those intervening 5 or 6 months before this reissue came out, Rock Around the Clock became one of the biggest things in all of popular music at that point. And that sudden success, of course, caused them to repackage things, change the track order a little bit. I think Rock Around the Clock was like the 3rd track in the track listing of Live It Up. Here it's moved to the beginning. So it's solid stuff. All the same criticisms and all the same praise, mostly praise, from the Live It Up review apply here. Some really sharp singles from the early rock and roll era are on here. I don't think the new tracks are especially essential. I don't think any of them particularly stood out to me as highlights among the affairs here, among the other sort of music on this record. But again, I think no matter what packaging you get these early Bill Haley singles on, it's still going to be a good time for the most part. And again, for those of you who are students of rock and roll music's history, you already know that this is going to be pretty essential stuff. A lot of his best tracks are included here. So Bill Haley and his Comets, Rock Around the Clock, pretty much the same thing as Live It Up. Worth listening to if you're into that early rock and roll stuff.